My videos went from this to this because of these life-changing content creation hacks. If you're anything like me a few years ago, you know how it feels to be on that content treadmill, grinding day in and day out because you were told consistency is key.
Shut up!
Despite your best efforts, you're stuck in that 200 views jail and you burn out. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through these game-changing hacks so you can also make content faster that actually get views. Let's dive into the first hack. And before that, huge thanks to today's sponsor, Riverside. This is a must-have tool for any creators, and you'll see why one of the hacks I'm about to share with you wouldn't be possible without the right tools like Riverside. More on that later. Now, the first hack is for those who suck at coming up with good content ideas. I don't know about you, but I'm guilty of this. Whenever I run out of ideas, I'll look at what others in my niche were posting, thinking,
maybe I'll just do the same thing.
But here's the thing, and I quickly learned this the hard way, is that these are the exact content that often tank, because it just gets lost in the sea of sameness. So here's the hack. Instead of mirroring what your competitors are doing, draw inspiration from completely different niches. For example, my topics are mostly about social media management, AI, and content creation. How I find inspirations are usually from a completely unrelated area, like the coding niche. I know it sounds weird, so hear me out. This is what I do. I search the keyword coding on YouTube and filter by views so I can find the most popular videos like this one, titled How I Would Learn to Code in 2023 if I had to start over. Now let's adapt that to my niche and I'll come up with something like How I Would Learn to Become a Social Media Manager in 2024 if I have to start over. You see how it's the same concept but spun in a way that's fresh and relevant to my audience. Here's another one. Software engineer versus designer. Completely different niche. Once again, apply that to my niche and I get something like influencer versus UGC creator. And the best part about this hack is that there's a high chance that your inspired ideas will do well because you're tapping into concepts that have already proven their worth by having high view counts. But remember, when you're drawing inspirations from these ideas, make sure to give it your own unique twist to make it relevant for your audience. This way, you're not just recycling existing ideas, you're transforming them into something that's uniquely you. This next hack is about to make your life a whole lot easier when it comes to podcast and video creation. It's a tool called Riverside. Think of it like having a magical studio right in your browser that helps you make professional video content without hiring a team. Not only you can use it to record audio and video at the highest quality possible, it also comes with so many other features that will make content creation a breeze. The AI Magic Clips feature, it's a total game changer. How it works is that the AI smartly picks out those key moments, crafting them into standalone clips that are just right for different platforms. Another time-saving feature Riverside has is the AI show notes tool. You know how after pouring all of your creative juices into producing your content, the last thing you want is writing a bunch of text for posting? Well, with the AI show notes, a single click does the work for you. It generates a handy summary perfect for your video description or podcast show notes. There are also bullet points ideal for crafting engaging social media posts. What's really useful is how it automatically provides timestamps which you can use to create chapters for your audio podcast or chapters for your YouTube videos. Big shout out to Riverside for sponsoring this video. Sign up for free using the link in my description. Use my code to get 15% off on your subscription. I hate to say this to you, but your first 3 to 5 seconds of your video is probably going to determine if your video is going to thrive in the algorithm or get buried in the 200 views graveyard. And that's exactly why I'm so excited to share my next hack with you, the hooks library. Now, over the years, I've gathered an awesome collections of hooks from the content that really caught my attention while I was scrolling. And this is now my go-to list that I can always count on whenever I need that magical hook. For example, X tips that feels illegal to know. This is the most valuable breakdown on X you've ever seen. Or you're missing out on X if you don't do this after Y. The best part is that you can easily create your own hooks library. Just set up a simple table like this. It doesn't have to be fancy. You know, I use Notion for mine. And whenever you stumble upon an eye-catching hook, and just add it to your collection. Simple as that. This hack is not only a huge time saver when brainstorming hooks, it's a gold mine for tried and tested openers that work wonders, regardless of your niche or the topics that you're tackling. This next hack is perhaps the most crucial yet underrated because it's all about helping you optimize your workflow in a way that maximizes both efficiency and creativity. There's this principle from the book Atomic Habit that really resonated with me. It emphasized the power of small, consistent actions in building successful habits. As content creators, our workflow is essentially a series of habits, but to make these habits truly effective, we need a system to reinforce them. The idea is simple. Dedicate specific days for different content content creation task. For me, I set my schedule like this. Tuesday is my script writing day. I focus entirely on writing all my video scripts for the week. Wednesday is my filming day where I shoot all of my videos. Thursday to Sunday are reserved for editing. This is where I edit out all of my videos and get the videos ready to post on Monday. And when it comes to Monday, this is when I publish all of my content and plan for the upcoming week. But here's the thing, what works for me might not be the perfect fit for you. This hack isn't about copying my schedule. It's about finding your own rhythm. I would encourage you to, sit down one day and really think about when are you most productive, right? Is there a specific day when you feel more creative for writing, filming, or editing? Assign your task to those days accordingly. And if you made it this far, you're clearly invested in your content creator journey, and I've got just the thing to take you further. So check out this video right here where I showed you how to become a content creator, build a content machine, hit your first viral video, and start monetizing with a tiny following. Also, using the right tool can make a huge difference, so try out Riverside using the link in my description. Use my code to get 15% off on your subscription. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.